I've done Oasis 3 times this year. Obviously, there is no comparison, but to be doing our version of it while Oasis were playing, that definitely did feed into it a little bit for me, because I was having firsthand the experience of like watching a show like that and having all your memory flood back to you and feel just like you never want it to end, feel totally euphoric, feel happy to be alive, feel, you know, all that stuff. And then we were sort of doing our own version of the shows, which, you know, much less people, but still people were having a similar sort of experience too.
Definitely
and
was.
We were, like, so it's nice how those two things have run alongside each other this year, for me anyway.
No, absolutely.
You know, having grown up, being in love with Oasis.
Yeah, same for me. It didn't take anything away from either show, having two things happening at the same time. And it was funny, I had the same emotions and feelings at both of those first shows, your one and the Oasis show, of just the second you come on stage, the same on Oasis stage, I thought, well, this is just something that happens now. You can just go and watch the Maccabees. You can just go and watch Oasis. It felt, I don't know, just like as if no time had passed, which is quite a cliche thing to say, but that is genuinely how it felt.
It's exactly right. I felt like that's the surreal thing of, it feels, definitely with the Maccabees anyway, but like as soon as we were doing it, it was almost like I couldn't remember all the time that had passed since it. And it was so strange because before it happened, I almost couldn't remember being in the Maccabees. Like it felt like such a long time ago that I couldn't even, it felt like it had happened to another person. So just to have that moment to like collate it all, and I guess sort of being in inverted commas young enough to still do it properly, you know, like if we'd done it in 10 more years, it might have been a very different, no one wants to hear Latchmere at half the tempo today. so it was like, we probably did it at just about the right moment. But also, do you know what, like just to be with those, because the Maccabees was a very much a group of people doing something together, creating something for better or for worse. But it was built on, as many bands are, on a sort of childhood premise of like, we're going to do this together, we're going to split it 5 ways, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
And so to come back with those people and then feel like, oh, it was true. Like, well, you know, when this group of people are together, it does have a thing. And that thing is just history of experience and learning to play in a sort of shorthand of music, but you couldn't do it another way round. It would have to be those people. And there's just something, like I said, something fragile and powerful about that, I think.